Hey, what's going on, guys? How you guys doing? So today I will be doing brakes on my Ford F-350. It's a 97. They are extremely bad, okay? I know I need new rotors, but I'm not going to be getting any rotors today. It's going to be in the future because eventually, and probably the next like 6 to 7 months, I'll be doing a straight axle conversion on this truck. So I'm not gonna spend the money on some new rotors if they're just gonna be gone in 6 months. But the brakes need to be done, and we're gonna get that done. So we're gonna start on it. We're gonna take the we're gonna lift it up, put a jack underneath it, put a safety jack underneath it, and then take this tire off, and we'll go from there. So stick around and all that fun stuff. And then when I'm down here, I'll be checking like all the suspension parts too, because just to make sure nothing's gonna break on me in 6 months. So. Y'all don't make fun of me if my brakes are fucking horrible, okay? So to let you guys know, this is a size 22 socket. My friend, how you doing?
My friend, you broke down again.
My friend, you didn't do brakes? Look. Brake test just fucking came out of this. Come look how bad. Now this should just slide out, but I don't do. Alrighty, get your flathead, and then you just work these brakes out. Still got like what, 1/8 of an inch it looks like, but this is not the set that I'm worried about. These are a lot worse. These are probably, I don't know, these are way worse. Got maybe of a 1/16 maybe. Wheel bearings are good. Hey Tyler, if I run to AutoZone, will you watch all my shit?
Huh?
Will you watch all my shit? So the brakes that I bought, they came with the clips, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, okay. But like, so the ones with just the brakes, they were like $30.
How much are the ones you got?
They were $80, but they came with the clips, and I was like, well, fuck. But to replace the clips, I gotta take this whole. Yeah, and I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna send it. The clips are fine. So I'm gonna take those back, get $30 back. So just watch it. Okay, so the brakes that I bought had let's straighten this out. All right, the brakes that I bought came with clips, but I'm not gonna replace the clips. They were like $40 extra for those freaking clips from Duralast. So I'm gonna take those back, go get my $30 back, and then put the other ones back on. So stick around. Well, don't stick around. It's gonna be back. I'll be back in about 20. Bye. Okay, I'm back. Got the new brakes, not the ones with the clips, and I'm about to put them on. So easy peasy lemon squeezy. Gloves on. That feels pretty good. Like I always thought like something's a little funky, but I don't think anything's funky. These might be a little, but those are going to be done. Interesting. Okay. All right. So let's put these bad boys on. These things are so thick. They're set up fuck is different ways. So, one's left, one's right. Or one's in, one's out. So put this other guy in there. Grab this guy. Like this. Make sure that the metal is facing out. You don't want the metal in, trust me. Lots of squeaky and no stoppy. They're not as bad as you really think. Some C channels, vice grips, or whatever you want to call them. A flathead screwdriver, pry bar, and a 13mm wrench. So that is it. That is the only thing that you need. I'll write it down in the description on what you actually need, but yeah, super easy, simple. Wham! Look at that. And I'll end up torquing these down correctly. So move on to the next. Okay. Not as bad as the other side. So an old mechanic friend of mine actually told me, and he's not actually a mechanic for like vehicles, but just a mechanic, like industrial mechanic, because that's what I was for like 9-10 years. Was like sometimes if you can't get a bolt loose, you tighten it, and then if it budges that way too, then you know it's gonna be loose. So little tip. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but especially if you can't get a bolt out. It's not. Look at that. Look at that. Almost down to the nitty gritty. Look, I was hitting it in some spots. Check the rotor. It sucks, but you can see where that it was creating a lip. So these rotors are not gonna be on here for more than 6 more months. So they will be off. But yeah, that's what I was hearing. And like instantly I heard it, I stopped. Like not stopped, but I heard it within a day. I'm working on this. So, granted, it's the inside brakes, and on my other one, like. Look at that. It's still like super good. So, I mean, back one, front one. Look at the difference. Something's not right. But everything, it's weird. So like everything works. Maybe I'll throw some anti-seize on there. Copper is probably the best out of all of them. But sometimes you can't use copper in certain applications because food safety wise, especially if you're an industrial mechanic. So all right. right, truck is done and ready and tested, and everything works well. So I'm happy that those brakes got changed out, because if I probably would have went any longer, it would have been a shit show. So thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Bye.